Hello Year 2, welcome to your RE lesson for today. As you can see, it's going to be about Christmas because Christmas is nearly here, and I've seen a few children now who have sent me some lovely pictures of their Christmas trees at home. It's making me get very excited. So, this afternoon we are going to be looking at the story of the first Christmas, and then you have an important activity to get on with once you have watched the video. So let's see the video first. The first Christmas.
This is a story that began a long time ago and a long way away. It's a story that hasn't really got an ending, but it starts with a young woman. Her name was Mary. She lived in a town called Nazareth in northern Israel. Before long, she was going to be married to a carpenter. He lived in Nazareth too, and his name was Joseph. Joseph and Mary seemed like ordinary people in an ordinary town. But one day, something very special happened, something that changed their lives and ours forever. On this special day, Mary was visited by an angel, a messenger from God. It was the angel Gabriel, and he spoke to her. Mary, you are going to have a baby boy. But how? Asked Mary. I'm not even married yet. Your child, said the angel, will be the Son of God, a holy child. You must call him Jesus. Mary was very worried by what the angel had said, but he went on. Do not be afraid. God has chosen you. Your son will become a great king who will rule over your people forever. So, Joseph and Mary were married. But after several months, and near the time when the baby was due to be born, the Roman Emperor, Augustus, decided that he wanted to know how many people he ruled over. Everyone had to go to the place where they were born to be counted. So Joseph and Mary had to leave Nazareth and travel to Bethlehem, where Joseph had been born. Mary was heavy with the baby, and they had to travel slowly. When at last they got to Bethlehem, the town was full of people. They tried to find a place to stay. Sorry, said an innkeeper. I've got no room left. Try down the street. They tried again and got the same answer. Not a chance. We're full to bursting. But at last someone took pity on them. The inn is full, said the innkeeper's wife. But you could sleep in the stable. So there, Jesus was born. Mary lovingly wrapped him up and laid him in a manger that had held the animal's food. The town of Bethlehem slept, and a bright star hung in the night sky above. In the hills behind the town, a group of shepherds were guarding their sheep. Suddenly, a bright light dazzled their eyes. They were terribly frightened, but a voice spoke out of the light. It was the angel Gabriel. Fear not, he said. I have joyful news for you and for all the world. Tonight, in Bethlehem, a baby has been born, a baby who will save the world. You will find him in a stable, lying in a manger. Then the whole sky was filled with light, and the voices of the angels singing, Glory to God, peace upon earth. Filled with wonder at what they had seen and heard, they hurried to Bethlehem. There, at last, they found the baby Jesus, just as the angel had promised. They told Mary and Joseph what the angel had said to them, and thanking God for all they had seen and heard, went back to their sheep under the stars. That special bright star had shone down from the sky even before Jesus was born. It had been seen months before by 3 wise men who lived in another country far away to the east. Look, said one of them, a new star. What can it mean? Said another. They studied their books, and they decided that it was a message from God. It was to tell the people that a king had been born, So the 3 wise men travelled on towards the star. They came to Bethlehem, and there in the stable, as the bright star shone right overhead, they found Jesus in Mary's arms. They knelt down and laid their special gifts before this newborn King of the Jews. One gave him gold, another gave him sweet-smelling frankincense, and the third gave him a fragrant oil from a herb called myrrh.
Okay, so this afternoon, most of you, I would like to complete this sheet, a special visitor, which is linked down below this video. And it says on the sheet, one special day, Mary had a very important visitor. It was an angel, a messenger from God. And the question asks you, who would you like as your special visitor? And have a really good think about this question. I'd like you to draw a picture of your visitor over in this box on the left-hand side, and then underneath the angel, write some words to say why your visitor is special and who they are. So that's most of you, I'd like to do that. Some of you who might find that a little bit too tricky, I'd like you to do this one instead. Where do we belong? Which is also linked below. So look at the characters from the story. You've got the 3 wise men, you've got Mary, and you've got a shepherd, and you've got an angel. I'd like you to match them up, so draw a line to match these characters with where they belong. Okay, so this sheet is for the children who find the writing a little bit too tricky. I do not expect you to do both sheets, so please don't worry about doing both sheets, okay? Just pick one of the sheets. Both of them are listed below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.